Hi guys, it's your guy here, the unknown trader. Okay, and today I just wanna show you that what I shared with you this morning does really work. And just to give you another example that happened today, so that you will be aware of this. Okay, the more examples you have, the better you'll understand. But please go and back test so that you get more and more and more examples. Then this will sync well, and yes, you'll understand it every time it happens. You will know that this is a brings trade. Okay, so without any further ado, today in the morning, here's the video. If you look at this video, I posted it I think 3 hours ago. Okay, that was before the London session opened. Okay, so yes, as you can see, you can go and watch this video. I'll put the link in the description. This is where we went deeper into the brings trade. Okay, and let me show you something for those who haven't seen this. Okay, I explained something right here. Okay, sorry for this. I just want to make this short video. I told you to look out for uh let's see for a candle that opens at 9:30 and closes at 9:45. That will be the London session. This is South African time. If you are using US time, don't worry, just bring the US session to London, because the times are like that. When it's 9:30 here, 9:30 a.m., then US people will be 3:30 in the morning. It will be 3:30 a.m. Okay, and when it's 3:30 here p.m., US people will still be at 9:30, which will be the US session. Okay, or you can also use this Chrome extension, survey times. Just convert times. You can put South African time, and you can put your own time zone here. Okay, so just make sure you understand these times. It's important. Okay, it's important. Understand the candle that opens at 9:30 and closes at 9:45. Okay, if it's a pin in golf or railroad track, I explained everything in the video I posted earlier. I'm not gonna explain it again. Please go and watch that video. Okay, so and also watch, if you are trading the US session, pay close attention to a candle that opens at 3:30 and closes at 3:45. If it's a pin and it's at the high of the day, or it's either at the low of the day. If it's a pin in golf or railroad track, guys, you don't have to wait for break-in structure, provided there are three levels, either of rise or of fall. Okay, you don't have to wait for a break-in structure, because this is the equity time and they are gonna do what they are gonna do. So let me jump into my example for today. Okay, I will see. Okay, now uh now let's jump into the charts. Okay, sorry for that. I had to respond to this person. Okay, now if we are jumping to the charts, okay, this is USD JPY. I'm on a 5-minute chart, because you that's why this is the time frame at which I took an entry today. Okay, however, when we analyze, we go to a 15-minute chart. A 15-minute chart will help us see the pushes pretty well. And look at what they did. Something very fascinating. Okay, they moved the market one. I told you, take a screenshot of this. You're gonna be seeing it every time, every day, on at least 2 pairs, and this will give you a great entry. It will give you a great trade. Okay, first of all, they pumped the market, then they dumped it. Okay, if you didn't get an entry on this dump right here, okay, it's still okay. Allow the markets to go. I told you one thing, and this is the last push. Okay, so this is gonna be our second push. Okay, I just want this to sync well. Okay, this is our first push. Okay, I won't make this video long. Okay, this is our first push. Okay, and right here we have our third push. This is based on sessions. You're gonna see this every time. Remember, the number 3 is crucial. However, they are gonna throw variations at you. Like it's gonna come in different ways. It's gonna come in different variations. It's not just gonna be three push, three push. If you look into my previous videos, we talk about three. Everything we talk about is three, but they don't come in the same way. They come in different variations. So if you can master only this one session, it's one push down. Yes, they went up, but they pushed down, and then the second session pushed down again. The third session pushed down. Now we have three pushes to the downside. If you calculate, this is roughly 90 pips, so it's above 75. Okay, so let's talk about this again. What did they do after three pushes? They corrected in three pushes again. Guys, the three pushes are gonna be everywhere, okay, and they're gonna be perfect, but unfortunately you will be tricked. That's why they won't come in one way. They will come in different variations. Okay, just try to master the variation. It's kind of crucial to do that, okay, because you're gonna see threes every day, everywhere, and if you don't go and back test using what you've learned, then you won't understand. You'll think that it doesn't work. People are trying to make this up. You'll actually think that we are trying to force these three pushes. We are not, okay? We are not forcing them. They are there, but one thing you must understand is they are gonna come in many variations. Why? Because the market movers are well aware that some people will figure this thing out, okay? And they know that there are only few 10% of people who are actually profitable. They are well aware of this, okay? So pay close attention. 1, 2, 3, one direction. They reverse it at what time? I already talked about this in my previous video. This candle is 315, and this candle right here, it's 330. This makes the Brinks trade, okay? I explained this in my video earlier on. You see this candle, this one here, this is 330. If you look at the time down here, it says 1330. I told you the broker is behind in 2 hours. Add those 2 hours in, it's 330. Okay, 330. What time does it close? It closes at 3:45. Why? Because this is a Brinks trade, okay? This is a 15-minute candle. It opens at 1/2. It opens at 3:30. Which is US time if you're using South African time. If you're using American time, it's gonna be 9:30. Okay, pay attention to this candle. It is at the low of the day. After three pushes at the low of the day, you don't have to wait for break-in structure. They throw this kind of things at you. They know there are those who will be waiting for break-in structure. That's why by the time you see a break-in structure, here it is. Let me show you where a break-in structure. Here's our first break-in structure. Okay, actually no, this is our first break-in structure here. Why? Because we have talked about structures in one of my videos. I'll link it in the description, and all these indicators are in my description. Okay, they are free to download. So okay, when this one came down, oh here, this was the low, and okay, wait, oh yes, and when it broke, you see this level, when this level was broken, the high is the previous high, the most recent high. In this case, the most recent high after a pullback is here. So when it went vertical here, they broke structure right here. They came back in 3 candles, but if you were to take this one after the break-in structure, yes, it's perfect right after the US session, you are only gonna get 22 pips. So they throw Brinks trades at you. Okay, please go and practice this and get to understand. Okay, they gave 1, 2, 3 pushes down, and then they corrected in 1, 2, 3. Let me repeat again. 1, they made a major pullback in 3 candles. 2, they made a major pullback in 2 candles. 3, and then here it was out of our session. I don't expect you to get it, but if you were still on the screen, this was perfect. Why? They hold this level for 15 minutes. One thing most people don't understand about a doji candle, a doji candle holds the level for 15 minutes. Do you understand what's happening? They are holding this level. In other words, as the move is going up, there are those who will enter it right here after the break of structure. There are those who will follow, say, oh, now it's going up, and they will enter on the third push. That's the psychology. That's the objective. They want you to see this so that you enter, okay? And then all of a sudden, they hold one level at for 15 minutes. Oh, as if that's not even enough. They hold it for an additional 15 minutes. Now they've held this level stagnant for 30 minutes. What does this tell you? It tells you they don't want to go. Let's see. The people who entered here. Okay, you see now, they don't want to go past here. They are not going past here. You can do whatever you want. People are buying. People have bought here. And most people won't want to take a profit of 20. Okay, they are going to be holding it. And these guys are going nowhere. They're holding this level for 30 minutes. That's actually the main objective or the main goal of a doji candle at the high of the day. If it's at the high of the day or the high of the session, in this case this is the high of the session, they are holding it for 30 minutes. That tells you they are not going anywhere. And look at what happens. The third candle is an engulf. You could have found a beautiful entry down here. Why? Because the market has already broken down. Okay? The market has already broken down. These are some of the smallest things that most people aren't paying attention to. You could have got a nice entry here, okay? Even if you entered here and just left it, it was towards the end of the day. They were not gonna go back, okay? So that's not what I want to show you. I want to show you 1, 2, 3. Take a screenshot of this. They are going to do this every now and then. This session will give you threes. And they go back in 1, 2, 3. Okay. And that for me, when I came today, because I told you, I'm only looking for 9:30 London session. That is South African time. And I'm also looking for, on the United States time, it's going to be 3:30. Okay. And I'm only also looking for what happens at 3:30, which if you convert it to US time, it's going to be 9:30. Okay, I need the equity times. I want to see the types of candle. Look, for me, I knew they took it back in 3 pushes. So what do? We start again the count. Take it down 1. They consolidate, they end the day. Asia, they take it down again. This is 2 pushes. They consolidate, and that's it. That ends the session. This session was the third push, which is the current session right now, which just ended. For me, it ends at 11 a.m. So it ended in roughly 2 hours, okay? Because now it's 13 p.m. Okay, yes, it's actually 13, okay? It's 1 o'clock. We're only left with 4 minutes or 3 minutes whatsoever. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. Master the 3 pushes. They're gonna come in a variety of forms. Okay, they will change the variation. You see, I entered on a 5 minutes. Let me show you the time. The time here is, oh, this is gonna be good. If my broker is behind in 2 hours, that means, you see here, it opens at 6. Now we need 6:30. Okay, you see, this is 6:30. Okay, this is the candle. Look at it. It's not a pin, it's not an engulf, but look at the following candle. It's the low of the day. After 3 pushes, 1 pullback, consolidation, 2 pullback, consolidation, and then 3. They might as well go another 3. I don't know. Okay, or they might go down. Anything is possible. But one thing I know, I came to a 5-minute chart. I'll tell you what I know, okay? I'll tell you what I know. What I know is I found it like this, okay? On a 5-minute chart, I saw the setup on a 15-minute chart just as I showed you, and then this is the candle. You see, it actually opened at 9:40, yes, And look at this one that opened at 9:45. I entered on this candle, and as they do, as I told you, they try to come down, down, down. And when this is a 5-minute candle, mind you, when there was roughly 30 seconds left, that's when this candle pulled back and ended as this candle with a pin. That's when I added more, okay? And then all of a sudden it went vertical. I wanted 50 pips, but it gave me 40, pulled back, started to pin at the top. I exited, okay? That's how it is. That's how it is. Pin in golf. Pin in golf. Pin in golf. What time? Pin in golf coming at what time? What time? What time? What time? What time did that thing come? It came at 9:30. That's the candle that opens at 9:30 and closes at 9:45. You don't need to wait for a break-in structure. Just go and watch my previous course that I posted, and you'll understand this one. This one is highly important, okay? This one is highly, 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 highly important, okay? This one is highly important, okay? I posted it today. It's about 3 to 4 hours now. I just wanted to show you how it happened today, because you're gonna see this every time you see pin in golf. That's what we talked about in our video. We talked about, is it a pin, is it an in golf? You see, in golf, is it a rarer track? Okay, if you don't believe it, I said it again. Is it a pin, an in golf, or a rarer track? And I tried to explain these candles, but I'm not going to explain again because the video is there. And I want this video to be less than 20 minutes. So far, it has gone pretty well. I have closed it. Yes, it can go up and up and up. But remember, the goal is to lock your profit on a positive side, okay? Actually, it went quite quick. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60 minutes. This thing was done. 60, that's only an hour. An hour for 40 pips. It's something great, provided you add size to this, okay? This is going to happen every day. I'm not trying to catch the high or the low of the day, because I know that trying to catch that, they can just continue going down. But if a Brinks is presented, I'm not going to let it go, okay? Because now I understand that, okay, this is what they've been doing. They fell over 3 pushes. 1, 2, 3. Yes, this happened yesterday. But guys, remember, even if it happened yesterday, it's still okay, because it's still part of the push. Okay, 1, 2, 3. They reset. 1, 2, 3. They resetted again. Started again. 1, 2, 3. That's what the market is always gonna be doing. Okay. Once it's on the third push, it's at the high or the low of the day. Perfect timing. It present me with the right candle. I'm in. Okay. So just go and watch that previous one, and please practice these things. Okay. Practice. Today I only took this one trade. I'm not looking for many trades. I don't care if one goes 80 pips, 100 pips, 200 pips, 200 pips. That's none of my business. I'm only looking for what I'm looking for. Okay. And that's it. That's all I'm looking for. I got this one. I'm out. I will see what 3:30 will bring. I'm not going on the screen today at 2 o'clock. I don't care. I want to see what the equity time does. Okay. I want to see what the equity time does. That's highly important, because the first hour might trap you. And if you didn't know, mostly during the first hours, that's where they take you in the wrong direction, leading people up. They go down. That's what happens. Leading people down, trapping them, coming again. You see, every day, if you look at it, leading people down, whereas they know that the intended direction is going to be up, okay? Leading people up. They know the intended direction is going to be up. So the first session, the first hour, the first day of the week, the first month of the year, That's where they will usually mislead people, okay? But I'm not gonna talk about this right now, okay? I'm not gonna be talking about this right now. All I want to say is pay close attention to this kind of trade. You can use it as another setup, but if you get 3 pushes and this candle opens at the low of the day or at the high of the day after 3 pushes, guys, you don't have to wait for breaking structure. This is our first breaking structure. Okay, this is our first breaking structure. Yes, they came in. I want to see what will happen. Okay, I've already booked and locked something here, and if I get something on another currency or whatsoever, I'm in again. Okay, after 3:30, because I want to first see what the equity time is gonna bring. Let them paint a story and enter after they've painted that story. Okay, so thank you. I just wanted to do a follow-up based on my first video, just because I saw that, oh, this thing is highly important. Okay, this thing is highly important. Okay, so guys, thank you for this. Okay.